Hello, family. How are you guys doing? This is your girl, Marie CHANTE, and I am back to give you the part T. Part T. I am back to give you the part two of the Louisiana connection. So I believe we ended um, talking about going to Louisiana and visiting family that I didn't know existed. Um, I do want to throw in the Gore. I think they were the Gore Golf family. We went there. Oh my God, they were cooking like uh, what was it? Pig feed, and I mean the whole. Oh gosh, the house was smelling so good. So that was another place that we went to visit in Louisiana. So I want to go deeper. This is part two again. Um, to my Louisiana connections and what I found. Let's see, give me 1 minute. I say little things and then it clicks something. So what I found with my Louisiana connection is that it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. Um, Doing my research, I found that we have some distant celebrity cousins. Um, Celebrity cousins, highly celebrity cousins. I'm just gonna say that. Um, I found out that a lot of my Louisiana connections goes back to Virginia, which is not surprising, but it goes back to our um, Caroline County, Essex County area of Virginia, which was very interesting to see my cousins. That's Louisiana, Texas, Virginia all collide and come together and make those connections from Louisiana to Virginia. I told you in the previous video that one of the relatives that I don't know how we're related, Joseph, he's a Johnson. He on his birth certificate or death certificate of his daughter, or his death certificate, I'm sorry, states that he was a Virginia native. So we do know that it's a connection to um, our Louisiana connection is a connection to Virginia, that our connection goes back to Virginia. One thing I want to say when you research, I want you to look for some things I call breadcrumbs. You know how people will put down, you know how they will put little traps down and they will put a little bit of food. Come on, tell the dog, come on, and put down, drop, and let them come closer and closer and closer. Well, one of my researching days, I was researching the Virginia, Essex County area, that same family that's connected to Louisiana. I found a breadcrumb, and that breadcrumb was a child. One of the children's name was Louisiana. I said, wait a minute. I called my cousin. Am I crazy? But they named the child Louisiana? And that's what I'm saying. Look out for breadcrumbs. Because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that they named their child Louisiana. And this is a family that is connected to Louisiana. So in my hearts of hearts, I believe that they left that breadcrumb to know, hey, some of our people probably was sold down to Louisiana. And that's those connections. I want to say you're not going to be able to confirm everything, meaning you're not going to be able to get dictation or, I'm sorry, documents. You can dictate all this stuff, but you're not going to get documents, so, wholehearted documents to say, oh, James Jones was born in Virginia in 1825, and old Master Joe got him and took him on down to Louisiana, and he was on this plantation, and he was there to 1956. I'm just using a date. You know what I mean? If you get document like that just given to you, it's very rare. Very rare. You have to work hard and be willing and work hard diligently to find out information, especially as African Americans. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to do some things like boots on the ground. You're going to have to do like I did, travel to get Margaret's correct death date. That's not what we exactly went for, but it helps you. Sometimes you're going to have to go to these places to get information. I've been to several places to get information. I've traveled to several places out of state to get information. Excuse me, y'all. To get information. You're going to have to do that. Sometimes. Some things are easier than other. I have a white side. It's easier. I have a cousin, she's working on a book on that line. It's just my clock line. And they have researched that line all the way back to the 1600s. Heck, it was already a book written about it. So she got more information out of that book. But they were well documented. They were not enslaved. They had names. Black people didn't. We were Negro, Negrorettes. One bastard child, age 5. One heifer. One girl, one boy. 5. One girl, 7. One mulatto. No name. So we have to dig more for our history. And it becomes frustrating at times. Some days I quit. I don't want to do this today. But when you find connections, like when I found that these Louisiana people that I had no clue about were related to my Virginia people, I was like, oh my God. When I found out this cousin that I talked to that lives in California but was born in Louisiana, at that time, right before COVID, I talked to him and his daughter. And at that time, I think he was like 70 something years old. After COVID, I could not reach them. But they gave me enough information and allowed me to see his DNA matches that finally on the tree, I saw that, oh my God, Cousin Felt and Cousin Claretta, or Chloe, sorry, Cousin Chloe, their great great grandmothers His grandmother, her great great grandmother, they sisters. It's worth it. And if you're not the one, or you're not the person that want to do all this research, there's plenty of people out here that will do it for you. Call me, message me, email me. But it's important for you to know who your family is. Finding that Louisiana connection has gave me a sense of joy like no other. They are some of the unique, I mean, they're the most unique people. After researching my daddy's side and realizing that my family surname, my family name, two sides on my dad's side, the Clarks and the Johnsons, are listed as Rappahannock tribe. They are on the roll as Rappahannock tribe. I never, nobody ever told me that you're a Native American. Nobody ever told me that my daddy family was Native American. My daddy looked very different than an average black man. His hair was different. His nose and features was different. I had no clue. And I think I told y'all this before. It wasn't until my husband came in my life and said, um, your dad is not the average black man. Hey, hey, your dad, look, my husband grew up in Atlantic City. So he was around black Jews. He said, your dad looked like a black Jew. That's all he could reference. He didn't know he was Native American, but he knew it was something different. And it took my husband to say that, and then me look at my dad and my brothers, who is not my dad's children. They have a separate dad. I'm the youngest of 11. Um, I said, oh, his hair is curly and thin. His nose is long. Yeah, his skin is bronze. He different. You're right. But I still wasn't there where I was saying, what are you? How did you know? Why you look like that? Why your hair like that? Mm-mm. I wasn't there yet. So you're looking at this video and you have questions about your family, about your heritage. Yes, people can give you stories, and stories are okay. Record them. But you also need to do the work. You also need to take a ancestry DNA test. They go on sale often. They're now $100. They're not on sale. But you wait maybe probably Valentine's Day. They may do something for another big holiday. But just keep looking out, during the holidays. They normally have a sale for about 30, $40. Spit in a tube, put the top on it, put it in a box and bag that they give you, and ship it back to them. In about 6 weeks, you'll have results, and you'll see all these cousins on your mom and dad's side. And that's when your journey begins. Because you might be like me and say, okay, who are these people? I used to see this one lady. She used to pop up on my dad's side all the time. I'm like, who in the world is Deborah? Why is this woman? Why is this woman keep popping up everywhere I've searched? Here she is. Who is this woman? But she was one of those, one of the families down in Essex County in Virginia, and we have quite a bit of DNA that we share. Never knew her, never heard of her. The whole area, I never knew. I mean, I knew it exists because I drove up and down that highway often, right? So I knew that area exists, but I didn't think I had any ties. But immediately after I found out, I went there several times and went to the grave sites and things like that. And now it's something, there's something special in my heart now because I have a connection just like Louisiana. So as you go on this journey, you're going to start getting connections to places that you didn't know was in your family. And they're going to hold a special place in your heart. And you're going to want to know about them. You're going to want to know about the people and how you guys are related and all of that. And all of that takes time. I've been researching since 2017, I believe. It takes time. I'm still learning every day, finding out new things. I found out I have some family that went to Nova Scotia, Canada. Um, it's just a lot. You're gonna find out a lot of things. What it does, it helps you to know who you are. I'm loving this journey. I'm loving that I get to share it with people. I've had since this I've had a workshop, and it's not that I have so much. I just tell my story, my experiences, things that I have found out to do, how to research certain things. Yeah, and that's it. Thank y'all for listening, and I will be back soon with another video. If y'all please comment, please like, please subscribe, please share. I love your comments. Thank y'all so much. All those comments y'all put on the Israel Hill page. Thank y'all so much for that. Um, Let me know if y'all want me to read a little bit of the book that's from Israel Hill, and we can do that in between some of these. And maybe I'll do them as shorts. I don't know. Y'all let me know if that's something y'all want, because I do have the book about Israel, the free people of Israel here, the Israelites. So let me know. Any other suggestions of videos? I do have a few coming up that I've been writing down since starting it. So y'all let me know what you guys want to know about. You want to know about ancestry again? I think I have videos up about ancestry, but just let me know what it is you like. All right. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye.